Good evening, Dino. So it's Nikki here. I'm recording outside and it feels weird. I haven't done that in a long time, but it's Ice Cream Thursday. We got ice cream here. I got espresso, and on top of that, I did find out what flavor it was that I had Tuesday. It was English toffee, so I was a little bit off when I said mocha, but like for the most part, also still kind of on track. So, I'm on my walk home. I got my ice cream. It's Thursday. I'm gonna see you when I get home. I needed to say that because I knew I wasn't gonna remember what kind of flavor I bought 2 days ago by the time I get home, so rawr. Okay, so here we are back home. Y'all are being turned around again facing this way because yet again, I did not charge my phone. Shocking. I mean, I did charge it earlier, but it didn't stay charged up until this point. That chair is gonna be too low there, so let's see where we can put this camera. Okay, maybe it will stay right there. Will it stay right there? No, it's gonna fall. Hi, that's a thing. There we go. Okay, so I'm here with espresso, like I said earlier. Holy moly, it's been a long day. It hasn't even been a long day. I'm just friggin' spent. And I say this every time. But I actually have to watch my cursing because I was looking at the YouTube friggin' policy things and they changed it in June. So I figured out why I'm being partially monetized with almost every video, because even if you bleep out the swear words, it'll still friggin' catch you. So I need to friggin' work on my swearing. So rawr, that's a thing. And that's gonna be a struggle. I'm gonna have to come up with like non-swearing swear words. Pumpernickel bread. There we go. Oh, it's so hot and this ice cream is cooling me down so much. There's a person biking. Behind me, I can see them in the reflection of the window. But yeah, so it turns out I wasn't even close when I said mocha for Tuesday's rant. It was not mocha. What one was it? And on top of that, I did find out what flavor it was that I had Tuesday. It was English toffee, so I was a little bit off when I said mocha, but like for the most part, also still kind of on track. I needed to say that because I knew I wasn't gonna remember what kind of flavor I bought 2 days ago by the time I get home, so rawr. English toffee, I think? I think that's what I said 20 minutes ago, I can't remember. It was a flavor. But this one's definitely espresso. Oh, and espresso is good. I think it might actually end up in one of my top 10. I don't even know what the top 10 are anymore. I have to rewatch all of my ice cream rants, and then once I do all of the ice cream flavors and I've gone through them all, I'm gonna rewatch all the ice cream rants and then make my list up from there, because I can't remember which order all the flavors are in. I can't even remember all the flavors I've tried so far. I know I liked amaretto, I know I liked butter pecan, I know I liked maple walnut, I feel like I really liked cotton candy, I really like espresso. Caramel was really good. There were a bunch of them that were really good. I just can't remember them right now. I have too much stuff going through my head. I'm sorry. So yeah, what have I been up to the past 24 hours? Well, no, I didn't have sex. I mean, I kind of had sex. Does that, oh, that's also, everything on my brand. My whole brand has been put in the partially monetized section on YouTube, but I'm working with it. I don't know, maybe I'll go PG. Me going PG, that's hysterical. I'm not a PG brand, but that's okay. So what was I saying? Daddy was over last night. Yes, that's right, okay. So some people may have seen it in my Snapchat story, and hey, shout out to my Snapchat. Socials are always down below in the description, so if you don't follow them, go give them a follow. I'm trying to start up my Snapchat. Talking too fast. Too much stuff in my mouth. There is a lot of liquid there. Let me swallow. So I'm trying to start up my streaks again. My Snapchat is public, right? I mean, it's always public. Anyone can see my story, but like, who can send me messages is public right now. So right now, if you want to start a streak, I'm probably gonna leave my received messages for everyone for another week, and after that, I'll turn it back to just my friends. And then, yeah, so like, let's start a streak. Why not? I don't know, rawr. But like, where was I going? Daddy. Okay, Daddy came over last night. We didn't f. I gave him head on the couch down here. Yes, I'm aware I'm in my sunroom. We watched our sex tape. He told me he doesn't want it posted, so even if I do decide to go into the porn business, that's not a video I can post, so like, that's a thing. So it was kind of frustrating, because I sat there recording. Well, the recording wasn't that much. I just set up the tripod and we so like, that wasn't that hard. But like, I sat there editing for a good like 4 hours working on that sex tape. And then he comes over and he's like, yeah, I don't think we should post it. I'm like, you couldn't have told me that before? But it's okay. Well, it's okay. So I don't know. Maybe I'll still talk to him about it and see like where he's coming from. Because the reason he didn't want it posted is because he doesn't see the point in posting it. So I don't know. I'll talk to him. We'll see. You never know. Maybe he'll let me. I just dropped ice cream on my pants. Maybe he'll let me post it one day. But until then, I still have a sex tape. Obviously, I'm not going to sit there watching it because it's kind of weird to watch myself. But I still have it and it's there and I'm like, damn, okay. Rawr. Anyways, friggin' ice cream. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, when Daddy came over last night, we didn't, which is kind of weird because it's the first night that he came over that we didn't. And this is like the 7th time or 8th time that he's come over. Actually, he's probably come over more than that. So we sat up on my bed and we watched our sex tape, and then I put my legs on top of him and he was all like cuddly and massaging me, and like I was holding his hand and he was caressing my legs, and I was like, you know what? Click! And I took a Snapchat and put it on my story. So that is the mystery man. Not a mystery man, he's just Daddy. Wee-woo. I may see if Daddy wants to come back over again tonight after he's done work, because I would kind of like to sleep with him tonight, because I had to sleep alone last night and it was not fun. I didn't go to bed until 8 a.m. So that's a thing. I could have probably gone to bed earlier, but I also was distracted by cute guys, so that's also a thing. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm just having a smoke. Espresso ice cream's all done. It was friggin' delicious. Daddy was over last night. I'm probably gonna try to get Daddy over again today. And that's basically that. Oh, I need weed. I don't have any right now, and I'm approaching 24 hours of sobriety, so that's a thing. Well, I guess not 24 hours of sobriety, just 24 hours since my last toke. So I'll probably have to pick up some weed here in a sec when I'm done recording. Other than that, it is a gorgeous day. I'm friggin' done up. I don't have any makeup on and my face looks kind of rough and run down, but like the rest of me is done up. I shaved today. I just didn't do any makeup. And there's probably still makeup from 2 days ago on my face, so that's also a thing. No, it was yesterday I did my makeup, so it's not 2-day-old makeup, it's only 1-day-old makeup that's on my face. Okay, rawr. I sent Marshall a message. I did. I sent Marshall a message. I sent him a message maybe yesterday? Yeah. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. So I sent Marshall a message yesterday, and I asked him what he was up to, and he told me how he had a 4-day weekend and how he was going swimming. And I may or may have not casually invited myself along. I was like, oh, I would love to go swimming if you wanted me to come. And he was like, oh, well, I don't know what day I'm going. And I was like, oh, well, are you going down to your family's for the whole weekend then? Or were you just gonna make a day trip? Or like, what were you planning on doing? He's like, oh, I was kind of planning on going for the full 4 days. And I was like, I can block a day off work. I can't block 3 days. And he was like, yeah, that's okay. And I was like, well, did you want to hang out sometime when you get back? And he opened it and he read it and hasn't answered. So like, that's also a thing. I really should just leave him alone. He has a baby on the way. He's going to go be a daddy. He's not going to be my daddy, but he's going to be a daddy. So like, let's go let him be dad. Go be a dad. But since my in real life crushes don't friggin' work out, I'm going after some TikTok guys now. And I don't know if that makes me a clout chaser. I feel like people would call, like, that's a thing too. Like, There's a lot of attractive guys on TikTok that I would date. Like well, I don't have a lot of crushes. I have maybe like 4 or 5 TikTok crushes right now. But I would totally date any of the 5, or maybe multiple of the 5, and have like a polyamorous relationship or a throuple relationship. Or like a throuple relationship, or like a 4-way relationship, or a 5-way relationship, or if all 5 want to do a 6-way relationship, hey, I'll take a 6-way relationship. Me and 5 guys living together, I just rotate between their beds at the end. Oh, that could be a thing. 5-bedroom room, 5 guys, and then I don't have a bedroom, I just kind of flip-flop between who I want to sleep with that night. I like that setup. Okay. Like one night I could be in guy A's bed, then the next night I could sleep with guy B and sleep in his bed, and then guy C on the 3rd night, and D, and then back to A, and then E, and then A, B, C, A, D, E, E, rah, 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 rah. Y'all get what I'm saying. That could be a fun time. I don't know if that, I'm gonna get totally slut-shamed for that eventually, but that's okay. Honestly, I would be totally down to live in a house full of guys. When I first started moving out, I wasn't looking for places to live. I was looking for places that had a room available with full males living in the house other. So like the very first place I looked at was a 5-bedroom room, and it was 4 university guys, and I almost moved in with them. I'm kind of regretting it now, because like you never know. It could have just been a constant orgy all day, every day. And that would have been beautiful. See, I talk a lot about promiscuity, polyamorism, whoring it around, just being a slut. I talk a lot about that. I don't know. I was just about to say I could do the monogamy, but we just had this whole issue with Marshall where I was like, do I want monogamy? Not really. But like if a guy came up to me and was like, yo, I want to date, but if we're dating, you're mine and you're mine only, I'd be willing to give it a try, I guess. I don't know how good I'd be at it. I like the idea of monogamy. But I also like the idea of going to the clubs and getting drunk and making out with 5 guys. I like sitting on the bench and having a random guy come pick me up and carry me onto the dance floor and be like, okay, I'm dancing with you. Like that night at Chrome, not this weekend, the last time I went to Chrome. I was trashed. I'm always trashed when I go to Chrome. I was too drunk to probably even stand up for most of it, so... Hi, Aura, I need you... Okay. I was probably too drunk to stand up for most of it, so... I ended up sitting down on the benches, and I think I might have mentioned this in a video before. I ended up sitting down on the benches, and some guy came up. I saw my name in a message, so I'll have to check that message here in a sec. But some guy came up to me, wrapped my legs around him, picked me up, carried me onto the dance floor, and I danced on his, not on his lap because he was standing up, but I had my legs wrapped around him and I was dancing. And like I said, I was really drunk, so there were a couple times where I just flopped backwards down to the ground, flopped back up, flopped backwards down to the ground, flopped back up. And then after that, it was like, okay, I gotta go sit down, I'm sorry. So I went back to sit down for the rest of the night. Good times. And I wonder why my videos are never fully monetized, but that's okay. Okay. I have some messages I need to read about bills and internet. I don't know what's going on. I think because we just set up our internet this month because last month our other roommate moved out, so we had a new roommate moved in and the internet and everything was in their name, so like we had to switch everything around. So we just got new internet, and I think I paid too much for it, so I might be getting some money back. I don't know, but I guess I'm also going to be ending it here for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go out and do anything. I am going to save to film the outro later in case I do go do anything, so I'll see you later throughout the day. Okay, so I guess I never recorded anything Thursday night for an outro after that. But we are Sunday morning right now. We're 2:42. What happened through the rest of the day? Well, after that, I went out, I got some weed, I came home. I feel like I went out somewhere after I got weed. But I can't remember where I went out. And then I went live, and my live got permanently banned. So that's a thing. I'll put a screenshot up there of why. I was fully friggin' clothed, but apparently pole dancing, even with friggin' clothes on during a live stream, is serious pornography. So like, my lives on my original account are permanently bland. My original account is still active though, so like I'll still be posting on there. I'm gonna make that my spam account now, and I created a new TikTok, which will also put that up here. And yeah, if you haven't gone to follow that already, I'd appreciate that very much if you could. But like, I don't know, I was kind of devastated, but like, it's okay, because like I can start fresh. I did it once before, I can do it again. It'll kind of be like a humbling thing to my ego, and then like, yeah, I don't know, maybe it just wasn't the right timing. I wasn't showing any naughty bits though, that's the thing. Like, I was in these pants that I'm wearing right now. And I mean, you see what shirt I was wearing, so like, nothing was showing, so like, rawr. But whatever, it's okay. Like I said, I can start fresh. Anyways, I'm gonna be ending it here for the day. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button down below, and why not comment something to make it a triple threat. My triple threat for Thursday's video is Daddy, Marshall, and TikTok guys. So 3 different, I mean, TikTok guys is plural, but like 3 different guys, 3 different groups of guys, because you got like Daddy, and then you have the guy I wanted to kind of date, and then you have my TikTok crushes, so like rawr. And with that, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you whenever I upload tomorrow's video.